Here we see God in heaven. These are demons or fallen angels, these black insectoid creatures. Here we see Adam and Eve, and God telling them they can eat from every tree except from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And here is Satan the serpent tempting Adam and Eve, and he succeeded. And here later we see Adam and Eve banished, and an angel with a sword guarding the gate to the original garden. And here on the right we see a vision of hell. And here again is the great judgment. Everyone must stand here and give an account of their life. Books will be opened, scrolls will be opened, including the Book of Life. The Book of Life contains the names of every person and the scrolls. Every person has a scroll, their own scroll, with their entire life story written on that scroll. Here is Jesus resurrecting Lazarus from the dead with just a few words from his mouth. The omnipotent Christian God has vocal omnipotence, the ability to make anything happen by use of words or sound or speech. It's called vocal omnipotence. This is Leviathan, a chaos beast created by the Christian God. His skin is covered in armor plates, an extremely powerful giant sea serpent, which was defeated by the Christian God. Leviathan is one of three chaos monsters. The other one is Behemoth or Behemoth, and there is a third one, a flying one, which I won't show. And here is a demon. All the demons and the fallen angels will be judged and cast into the lake of fire. In which they will burn forever. All of their deeds will be brought into the light, and all of them will be judged and sentenced and condemned to eternal torture in the fire everlasting. This one is another good one. Here again is life on the new earth. This is how it will shall be. I hope there's a place for my dreams. And this is 5,000 plus years ago. These are the daughters of man. And here we see in the sky, these are fallen angels. Now, in addition to Satan and his rebellious angels, there was a group of 200 fallen angels, also known as the Watchers. Now, these Watchers observed from heaven that human women were very beautiful, and they made a pact among themselves. And that pact was as follows: Brothers, let us make a pact amongst ourselves, that neither one of us shall break until our plan is complete. And these 200 fallen angels abandoned their heavenly positions, went down to the earth, and made love with mortal women, producing the Nephilim giants. And that's how the Nephilim giants were born. They were the progeny of mortal human women and eternal fallen angels. The Nephilim were destroyed twice, and they shall return one more time at the end of days. And here is Christ in heaven with his disciples and chosen believers and the righteous. And here is the first resurrection again. I'm not sure how it's going to happen. The trumpets will sound, and lightning and thunder will happen in the sky. Thunder will happen, and lightning may fall from the sky, hitting every single grave, opening every single grave, and the dead believers rise from the grave. Lightning may be used to open the grounds and to demolish crypts and mausoleums. It will be even more impressive if lightning is used. Now this here is what I wanted to talk about the most. Here we see two stands. One on the left says, "Comforting lies." The one on the right says, "Unpleasant truths." And here you see all the people are going to booth one. Everyone is lining up where the lies are. Now this is for the future. This is for the mark of the beast. Now in the 1950s, there was a psychological experiment done in a university. The experiment was, there was a card with a large blue line, a vertical line. And there was a second card with 3 lines. And the correct line was, again, the one in the middle on the second card. And students were brought, and everyone was asked to choose which line from the second card matches the line from the first card. But also, unknowing to the students, there were 5 or 7 people undercover. They were assistants, and these 5-7 people were instructed to choose the wrong line from the second card. This was done in order to see how many people will choose the lie instead of the truth. And over 30% chose the incorrect line from the second card. Over 30% chose what the other 5 or 7 undercover people chose. They all chose the wrong answer, even though their eyes were visually telling them that they were choosing the wrong answer. It's called the wisdom of this experiment is called the wisdom of the crowd, the wisdom of the majority. According to the wisdom of the crowd, the wisdom of the majority, people will always choose the most popular opinion, regardless if that opinion is right or wrong. And that is why people will ultimately choose the mark of the beast. They will choose the mark of the beast because that is popular. People want to fit in. They want to be part of the crowd. They want to be part of the cool kids, the popular kids. Just like in high school. This is high school all over again. And this is why people will ultimately choose the mark of the beast. They don't care about the truth. As long as something is popular, that's all that matters. As long as it's popular, it doesn't matter if it's true or a lie. And most people are like that. And that is why they will choose the mark, just to fit in and not be left out. And that will lead to their internal destruction, because they don't care about the painful truth. They want to fit in. And also another thing, there's a drug epidemic around the world. If you've watched that series, Drugs Incorporated, there are entire towns, entire villages that are suffering from a drug epidemic. And the devil is behind that drug epidemic. And when the mark of the beast comes, the mark of the beast is going to be the ultimate drug. And people are going to take it. Everybody who's a drug addict now is going to take the mark of the beast in the future, because the mark of the beast will represent the ultimate drug.